Hello guys and welcome to this new tutorial. In this video I'm going to create the following dashboard using Amazon Prime data in Excel. As you can see, we're going to create different charts. We're going to start by horizontal bar charts for top 10 genres by total shows and also top 10 ratings by total shows. We have donut charts for total shows by type. We have total shows by release year. We have a map and also we have different cards. In this tutorial, I'm going to learn how to use pivot tables. I'm going to start by the basics of Excel to some of the advanced techniques used in Excel. But before start creating our charts, let's first explore our dataset. Here we have our dataset, so you can find the link in the description to download it directly from my GitHub. The first column is the show ID, so we have a unique show ID for each movie or TV show, because as you can see here in the type we have two types, so we have movies and TV shows. Next we have the title of each show, the director, the cast, the country. So here we have the date added, right? The release year, we have the rating, the duration, so for the movies it is in minutes and for the TV shows it is in seasons. Listed in, so mainly this is the genre. Then we have the description. So the first thing that we are going to do is that we are going to create 6 different pivot tables, and we are going to use these tables in order to create our charts. So to do that, we click on the table, insert, pivot table, new worksheet, okay, and the first one we name it top 10 genres by total shows. So we have top 10 genres by total shows, right? Okay, so move it here. Next one, same thing, new worksheet, top 10 ratings by total shows. Okay, same thing, we move it to the right. Next we have new worksheet, total shows by release year. Okay, move it to the right. Alright. Next we have total shows by type, so pivot table, new worksheet, so total shows by type. Okay, move it to the right. Next we have the map, insert pivot table, new worksheet, name it map. Okay, and the last one it will be for the cards. So data, insert pivot table, new worksheet, it will be cards. Okay, like that we have all the pivot tables. Next we are going to create new worksheet. We name it dashboard, and we remove the grid lines. So click on view, we remove the grid lines, and we select everything, right click, format cells, fill, more colors, custom, and we write the following code. So 19222T. Okay, okay. Alright, so move this one to the left. Alright. Now we create our first chart, and to do that we go to the first pivot table. So on the rows we will have list in, and on the values same thing, listed in as the count. So we select everything, right click, remove grand total, select everything, copy. So right click in here and paste values. Alright, we go to insert table, okay. Alright, so here we have the genre, name it general, and here we have total shows. Okay, so you can select everything, home, center, in the middle. Okay, and we click in here for total shows, number filters, top 10. Okay, so here we have the top 10 genre by total shows, and we sort that from the smallest to the largest. Next, we select everything, insert, recommended charts, all charts. So we have here the bar, and here we have our horizontal bar chart. So select OK. So here we have top 10 genres by total shows. So we copy the title, paste it in here. We remove the grid lines and also add the labels. Okay, same thing. We select the x-axis and we delete that, so we don't need the axis. Now to format this one, we go to the bars, so series options, and gap width we select 20%. Okay, for the chart colors, to fill select the same color as the dashboard. For the text we put everything in white, so the color white. Same thing for the label and same thing for the title. Whereas for the bars, so the bar have color, we select more colors and we write the following code: 00AEE1. Okay, and here we have our first chart for top 10 genres by total shows. So we can copy this chart, dashboard, and we paste it in here. Alright, so here we have our chart. So right click, format chart area. Soft border, we select the color as white, rounded corners, and the width it will be 1. Okay, next we follow the same steps for top 10 ratings by total shows. So go to the pivot table. Here we have the rating in the rows, and same thing, count of rating in the values. Right click, remove the, so right click, remove current total. We select everything, copy, paste values in here. We insert the table, so we put this as a table. Here we have the rating, and here we have the total shows. Alright, so same thing, number filters, top 10. Okay, we sort that from the smallest to the largest, and we select everything, insert, recommended charts, and we have here the chart. So for the title, we copy, paste it in here. We remove the grid lines. We remove the axis and we add the labels. Right click, format data series, gap width 20%, and for the colors, so it will be the same as the dashboard, and this one also will be in blue, whereas for the text it will be in white. So everything we put it in white. Right, we copy the chart and we put it in the dashboard. Okay, so we can put it here. right click, format. So for the border it will be white one and rounded corners. Okay, so here we have the second chart. Next we are going to create the area chart for total shows by release year. So click on the pivot table. So on the rows we have release year, the values we have the count of show ID, and on the columns we have the type. Okay, so here we select everything like that, copy. So right click, we paste the values. So here we have the year or release year, right? Here we have the movie and we have TV show. Select everything, insert table. Okay, so center in the middle, and now I'm going to create the area chart. To do that, click on insert, recommended charts, all charts, area, and we select our chart. Okay, for the title we copy paste this one. For the grid lines we remove the grid lines, and same thing I'm going to format. For the colors it will be the same as the dashboard, right? The text it will be in white, same thing in here, the title and the legend. Alright, so for the colors, this one it will be in blue, and the second one we put it in gray. Okay, so here we have our area chart for total shows by release year. So we copy this one and we paste it in our dashboard. Same thing, the border it will be white, one, rounded corners. Right, so you can put it just like that. Okay, and we have our total shows by release year as an area chart. Next, we are going to create the donut chart for total shows by type. So go to the pivot table, by type. So on the rows we have the type, and on the values we have the count of show ID. Alright, so we can select this one, copy, paste it in here as values. Here we have the type, and here we have the total shows. Alright, we select everything, insert, recommend charts, all charts, by, and we select the donut chart. Alright, now we're going to format that. So format data series, the whole size it will be 50% or 60. For the colors, so this one it will be in blue, this one in gray. Alright, the title, copy paste this one. Okay, now for the labels, more options. Okay, so we can data labels, they are cut out, right? And we put it like that. Alright, no fill, no line. Okay, for the color it will be the same as the dashboard. For the border, no line. Okay, now we put everything in white. So for text it will be white, same thing in here, white, and here white. Whereas for these label options, right, so for the color no line and no field. Okay, we put the category, percentage, and the value. All right, put it this way. To the right, same thing in here. Okay, so here we have our donut chart for total shows by type. Same thing, we copy this one, paste it in the dashboard. Okay, so you can have it here, and for the border it will be white, one, and rounded corners. Okay, so like that we get our donut chart for total shows by type. Next we are going to insert the logo. Same thing, you can find the link to download the logo in description. And to do that, we click on insert, pictures, place over cells, this device. So we have our logo in here, picture format, crop to shape, and we select this shape, right? The border, it will be white. Okay, so you can decrease like that. It will be here. Okay, so here we have our logo. Next we have the map. So we go to map, and we have on the rows we have the country, and on the values we have the count of show ID, right? So we select everything, remove count total, we select everything, copy. So here paste values, right? Insert table. Okay, so here it will be country, and here it will be total shows, right? Total shows. Okay, so for country remove blank. Okay, we select everything, insert map, field map. Like that we get our map, right? So for the title it will be total shows by country, and now I'm going to format that. So for the color it will be the same as the dashboard, same thing for this one, and for the text it will be in white. Text options, white, white. So now we can copy the map and put it in the dashboard. Okay, now chart options, no border, so put it like this. All right, and we click on insert shapes, so add the shape in here and put it like that. Format, so shape format, no fill, the outline it will be white. Can decrease it this way. Okay, put it like this. Whereas for the map format, outline, no outline. All right, so if we close this one, so one thing that we can do is that we can arrange these charts. So we select all of them, align top, and same thing in here. line top. Okay, now we are going to add different cards. So to that we click on insert, shapes. So we have rectangle, rounded corners, and the first one like that. Okay, like this, and format, so no fill, and the outline in white. Okay, so copy paste this one here like that. So we select both of them, shape, format, align top. Okay, we press Ctrl key, we paste them in here. Okay, and same thing, select both of them, Ctrl Shift, and to get them like this. Okay, so this one a little bit like that. Okay, so if we select all the shapes, shape, format, align top. All right, now we can increase this one like this, decrease this one like that. Okay, so these two merge and center, same thing in here. This three like that, same thing in here, same for these two. Merge and center, and for the last one like that. Home, merge and center. Okay, so same thing for 4, increase it like this. So for the 2, home, it will be 20 in this color, bold. Whereas for 4, it will be 18 in white. Okay, so here we will have total shows. Next we have average duration for movies, so it will be in minutes. Here we'll have the average season. Here we'll have max season. Here we have start date and end date. Okay, now to find our values we go to cards pivot table. So the first one, it will be the total shows. Okay, as the count, so we have 9,668. Okay, so we'll just bring the cards next to the dashboard, right? So 9668, put it here, 9668. Next we have the start date, so we have the release year as the minimum, 1920. Next we have the maximum, max 2021. And now for the duration, If we go back in here, we put duration in the rows. As you can see here, we have the values, we have text, we have seasons, and we have minutes. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to select everything. First, we remove grand total, copy, right? And put it, or before we copy that, we first need to select one by one, right? So we select first the movie. Okay, so here we have all the movies. So you can see we have only minutes, right? So paste it in here as values, and we name it movies duration, right? Select, insert table. My table has headers. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is that select everything, go to data, text to columns. Next, we're going to split, so we'll have the numbers and we have the duration in minutes on the right side. Next, finish. Okay, so here we have our new table, put it as table. Okay, we insert pivot table, existing worksheet, to put it in here, and we have here movies, right, as the number, as the average. So it will be 114 added to the dashboard, so 114 minutes. All right, now for the season I'm going to do the same thing. Come back in here, we select TV show, right? So copy, put it like that, have season duration. All right, select everything, insert table. Okay, same, we select everything like that, data, text to columns. Next, it will be so the delimiters space. Next, finish. Okay, so same thing in here, insert table. Okay, and insert pivot table, existing worksheet. Okay, so the name is seasons. Value, first we have the average, it will be 10. Okay, 10 seasons, and the maximum, same thing, value max. Okay, 29. Can put here 29. All right, so click here, and like that we get our final dashboard for Amazon Prime Video. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope that you have learned new things. Thanks for watching, and see you in next tutorial.